What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Meister over here with another video. This time we're gonna be talking about a topic that has been going around in the last couple of days, and that is Steve from Minecraft. As many of you guys know, he's broken. Like I've been saying since I ever started fighting Steve in the online era that he was broken. I remember even MKLeo laughed at me for saying that. And well, now we have MKLeo losing 3-0 and getting 3-stuck by Steve. And Steve kinda starting to dominate, man, honestly, or at least that's where it's gonna get to with time. With Steve on the rise, lots of people have been like, what's the solution to Steve? A lot of suggestions, even the Steve Ditto. Just as a warning, if that's what it comes to Steve Ditto for you to be able to win or have a chance to win, that's how the game starts dying, people. But anyways, who am I to say if a game is gonna start dying or not? Not like I have experience with a game that ended up dying because of a character being too powerful. Smash 4 and Bayonetta. Yeah, I definitely don't have experience with that. But anyways, with that said, let's go ahead and talk about what I actually think is the solution to Steve. As a lot of you guys know, Nintendo actually stopped patching this game quite a long time ago. Almost a year ago, they stopped patching the game. This was after they released Sora, the last DLC character. And this is exactly what they did with Smash 4 when Bayonetta came out. Bayonetta came out, then they released one more patch, and that was it. Yeah, that's exactly what happened in Ultimate. So we can no longer be like, hey, maybe this character needs a nerf, or hey, this character needs a buff. Or can we? For those of you who don't know, this is actually a suggestion that I saw on Twitter, and I will actually be opening up Twitter for me to showcase. So this user is called Time Gear. So let's go watch it. See what he has to say.
With the recent uproar on the topic of banning Steve, I feel like I have a necessary first step in the process before we ban a character outright. Many people have dedicated themselves towards this character, and it would simply just be unfair to expect people to drop a character and find a new one to play within the matter of days. To the community, I present Custom Balance. Custom Balance is a lesser known feature of Smash Ultimate that can control the amount of percent and hit stun a character can deal with their moves. It's incredibly easy to turn on.
As you can see, it has +3, +2, or +1 if you want to buff the character, or -1, -2, and -3 if you want to nerf the character. I tested it with a -2 and a -3, which is what's going to be showcased right now in the video. And I will tell you that it actually does affect him quite significantly, but it affects him to a point where he is still strong, he's still a good character, he's still got his combos, but he is not unfair to fight anymore to deal with, and you will see why.
It's visible right on the CSS.
Exactly.
The only issue is that you cannot utilize Custom Balance online. However,
yeah, so basically, since you cannot use it online, you wouldn't be able to practice against this frequently unless it's offline.
Any match offline can be played with this feature. Here's just a small showcase of what Custom Balance does to Steve's moveset.
You can see ladder combos still work, but look at this. Did you see that shit? 44% when originally he would have been able to do 60 to 70% depending on his tool. Like, I'm sorry, but 44% is already so much better than taking 60 or even getting laddered into an up smash and dying. But let's keep watching. It now kills at 100, so for those that don't know, this is the only thing that this video does not have, and that is actually what I wanted to test out over here in my video. Let's put Steve over here. Then let's put Violet, which is the character that is being used as a dummy, over here. Okay, so now let's take a look at the video with F Smash. It kills at... First of all, it deals 23.8, okay? And here... It deals 31! Wait, I actually forgot to test that with the wooden F Smash, but okay, let's see. Yeah, so fully charged wooden F Smash deals 17.6. Fully charged wooden F Smash deals 25.2! Oh my god, that's so bad! Well, it goes all the way down to 17, which is an 8% difference, man. Let's go ahead and get Diamond again, because this time we're going to be testing out when does the Diamond F Smash kill at the earliest? When it's charged. Now, I believe it should kill at around 78 against Violet. Oh shit. I forgot to get my diamond. Good thing I have an editor who will like cut all of this. Right. And fully charged diamond F smash will indeed kill Violet at like 78. Now, let's try maybe 65. Take into account that this is fully charged F smash, so it will seem a lot more ridiculous, but I mean, it's still pretty ridiculous without even charging it, so let's see. Okay, even at 65, it still kills really early. And as you can see in the video, it kills at... Well, first of all, it deals 23, like we said. But it kills at 100. It's already way more fair. Like, if you get hit at 100 with a smash attack, you go like, okay, I was at triple digits already. It's fine, right? 100 is still early for a character like Violet, who is a little heavy, probably like midway to heavy-ish. But it's still not as ridiculous at 65 like we did in our original testing. Now over here we have the up smash, sorry, at 100, which will not kill. So let's put Violet over here at 100. It actually kills at 100. It actually kills at 100. So for those who don't know, if Violet touches the green line that says Final Destination, that's basically the blast zone for Final Destination. So she's touching it, she's dead. Or he's dead basically. See how much of a difference this makes? Okay, so the only thing though is TNT, and he will explain it right now, actually doesn't get affected by this for
In the
some
replies, a quote retweet will be included that showcases more intricate combos using -3 Steve. It's worth noting that TNT is only move that is not applicable to custom balance.
You see?
My suggestion to TOs that are considering banning Steve is to run custom balance on him for -2 or -3 instead for a period of time and see if that gels better with your scene. This feature was programmed into the game.
See? It didn't kill. Can we take a look at that? 129 is what the villager is at.
See if that gels better with your scene.
Didn't die at 129. You know how early this kills? I mean, you just saw it. It kills at 100 on Violet, dude. That's not okay, man. Okay, so first of all, this is the other tweet I liked. So basically, this guy was laughing around with -3 Steve, and he actually showcases a couple of combos that he has. So let's take a look at them, right? He gets the ladders as always. That's only 40% even with an up smash. I want you guys to take a look at how that combo looks like without... And it's wooden tools and everything, right? Like that, and then it's supposed to be this, right? That's 59 damage. 59, bro. Now look at this. It's only 40% from this version. Like, he can still do that, but look at that. It's only 54. Now, listen, my Steve cannot do that. But the original version of that does like 70. I've played Yanni several times, and he does that to me, and it deals like 76. Now look at that. You saw that combo, right? And you're probably like, oh man, lower knockback means he gets more combos. Yeah, my dudes. But this is without SDIing, first of all. And second of all, this is way harder than just doing this. Look at this. See? It's insane! It's actually insane! It actually makes him a fair character. Most characters in the game get around 40 to 65% from one interaction. The problem with Steve is that he gets 80, he even gets 100, or kills you if he gets one interaction. Now, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, but there's characters like that too, Meister. You have Luigi. Yeah, with Luigi, at least you can camp him. At least you can, like, juggle him forever. At least you can edge guard him and he's dead. At least he doesn't have range. Steve, though? He doesn't suffer any of that, so therefore it's not fair. And, like, dude, let me tell you, Kazuya is another topic. He is also an issue, but that's a topic for another day. In the meantime, though, Steve, people, let's be real. This is a good solution. He is getting all these combos. Look at that. That deals 54. That's what you would get for getting nair, upper, as Palu or something like that, you know? Like, it's an average combo is what I'm trying to say, you know? Like, it's such a good idea. Now let's take a look at this next one. He does the jab thingies from like a grab. Steve's love to do this. As you can see here, for example, like, he intercepted the forwarder, or the up B there with his forwarder. But if this would have been Fox, for example, who is a character that dies at 0 from this combo, he no longer has to worry about the spike. At least not this much. Because it doesn't deal as much hit stun anymore. And it doesn't send us, low anymore. That's actually the first 73% true combo, because the second forwarder, you have to catch the up B. But that's actually the first one that you see. And again, this is without SDI, dude. See, look at this. This is the ladder. Does not kill! Originally, this would have killed without the nerf. This would have killed you. And there's nothing you can do about it. You can SDI it up. It does not matter. You would have died, man. See how much of a difference this makes. You guys can go ahead and take a look at the tweet, by the way. It's from Steve Tech SSBU. I'll put it here on the video so you guys can see it. But, like, yeah, dude. So, he says, kill percents. The kill percents are now 160. Nothing to feel bad about. There's a lot of characters who, like, their smash attacks also don't kill at 160. So it's whatever. And this is with Wooden F Smash too. Wooden or Diamond F Smash now kills at 110. It's fair. It kills at triple digits now, not at 70. Up Smash kills at 150. Again, lots of characters have smash attacks that don't kill until 130, 140. Down Smash still sends at a bad angle. It might, mid stage or like on stage, it might kill at 170, but at least it sends at a bad angle, so Steve can still do some of his BS with that. Okay, I don't know why you would be doing F throw, but I guess that's what it kills at. I'm gonna be fully honest. Steve's up throw getting gotted is probably a good thing. You cannot shield against him at low percents because you take a lot of percent. You cannot shield against him at mid percents because you can also die from mid. And if you shield at like high percents, high being like 110 depending on your character, 135, you die from up throw, especially if he has rage. 220, and again, this is without rage. 220 is ridiculous. This one's actually pretty unfair. But with rage, it might end up killing at like 195. And I mean, Steve is pretty good at racking up damage, even with these nerfs, as you can see. As you already saw. So yeah, dude, I don't know. 167 is what the backer kills at. Again, but this is all with wooden tools, man. The diamond still kills at 120. It's fine. It kills at a reasonable percent. It no longer kills you at 65 because you jumped from the ledge. No longer kills you because you normal get up and he did jab back air. Like, it's fair. Look at the minecart. It kills at 150. Doesn't kill at 75 anymore, which is ridiculous. Now, let's see the golden version. 120. Very reasonable. And again, this is without rage. With rage, it'll end up killing at like 95, which is reasonable because or at least he would have max rage. So this makes sense. This is a pretty good change for him. He's not useless. He still has kill power. And I mean, TNT still works pretty well for some reason. But yeah, as you can see, that's how it be. Steve, with this whole thing, becomes character that even if he does his BS of like the loops and all of the ladders and stuff, he gets rewarded for it. And he still gets like 50 plus. He still can get 70 plus, but at least you don't die out of a ladder that you cannot escape. You don't die out of a burst option that is uncontestable most of the times depending on your character. At like 75, you don't die because you wanted to recover from the ledge at 75. You just don't die out of unfair things, man. And I will say it, a lot of Steve's things are unfair because you try to punish the minecart and he literally has iframes plus super armor if he has gold. So, yeah, unless you have a counter or like a sword. Like, you know? And I know I can already see people in the chat, or not in the chat, in the comment section being like, oh, we'll just play a sword fighter. When a character makes you have to switch to a specific amount of characters in the game just to try to beat that one character, that's toxic for the meta. But again, no one actually realizes this, and they won't until Steve actually starts dominating. Now, I say dominating because I gotta tell you, this is how Smash 4 started with Bayonetta. Everyone thought Bayonetta killing people like super early was so funny at the beginning. Later on, they started hating her. Later on, more Bayo players started popping up, being on the come up. Then they started placing top 8. Then there were like 4 Bayos in a single top 8. Then Grand Finals of EVO was a Bayonetta Ditto. History is repeating itself. Slowly, but it is. Especially when number 1 in the world gets 3-0'd and 3-stocked. And no, this is not to discredit any of the Steve players out there. But, let's be real. He does have a lot of tools that are pretty unfair. Very unfair. See, this guy replied with something. It's exactly what I'm saying. It's not just whining because Steve is annoying. It's people who lived through the death of Smash 4 remembering a very similar pattern. Ultimate, I will tell you right now. Ultimate just had a tournament with 2,000 plus people. That one being Super Smash Con 2022. And I will tell you, the last Genesis for Smash 4, when the game started to die, it had like 400 attendees. Or like 500. And it's Genesis. I want you to put that into consideration, but... Hey, man. My man's replied with something really good, which says, the same can be said for banning characters, which is what I'm suggesting this is an alternative as. The slippery slope fallacy honestly has been a really common argument, but it doesn't hold ground because we don't really know what any rule change would imply unless it's tried. To which I agree. Now, the main thing about why I also didn't tweet about this feature of costume balance is because originally, I thought the same thing. I was like, people are literally just gonna say, oh, but we cannot even agree on a rule set and you think we're gonna do this. Oh, but we cannot even agree on like, I don't know, man. We cannot agree on a lot of things as the Smash community. We actually cannot agree with a lot of things, and we know that for a fact. But I will tell you, on the example of rule sets, you know how, for example, this past weekend at SmashCon, Kalos was a starter, but you don't see that at any other tournaments. I think Glitch is actually running it, but putting that aside, not many do that as well, right? Some rule sets have Hollow Bastion legal. Some other rule sets don't have Hollow Bastion legal. Some rule sets don't even have Kalos. Some rule sets don't even have Hollow Bastion. Some rule sets don't even have Yoshi's Story anymore, for example. Okay, well, maybe we could start by doing the same thing. Some tournaments could start trying Steve with a -3 in custom balance, or a -2 at the very least. -1 does not affect at all. I've already tried Steve in -1. It does not change him too much, because it's only like a 10% reduction in overall. Like, not in percent. Like, I'm not saying if his forward smash deals 17, it deals 7 now. No, it's a little bit more complicated than that. But, -1 doesn't do anything. -2 is where it actually starts to do something. -3 is probably what I would go to, based on how strong this guy is. We could start with some tournaments running it. Then if some other tournaments don't want to do it, that's also fine. That's my suggestion to fixing Steve. You don't want to ban him. I think if Steve continues going the way he is doing right now, he will get banned, unless we implement something like custom balance. Yeah, anyways, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Tell me what you guys think about this. I think it's a pretty good solution for Steve. I mean, I think it also makes the character fair. It doesn't make him ridiculous. And, yeah. Well, anyways, with that said, I'm gonna be signing off for today. Take care, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video. And if you want to watch this stuff live, make sure to check me out on twitch.tv/MeisterGNW. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.